Look what I have. I have a piece of a floorboard. Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. So why do I have a piece of a floorboard and where did it come from? Well, I'm glad you asked me that. This is from the Balsley Murder house. This is a famous, supposed haunted location from Sanford, Florida. So when they were dismantling the Balsley Murder house, they saved many pieces from the house to keep and sell as souvenirs. It's a site of a murder-suicide in 1893 and supposedly the site of a lot of paranormal activity. And with a rumor of paranormal activity means there's been a lot of paranormal investigations at this location. Whether the paranormal activity be real or rumored, even the local church considered it important enough to perform multiple exorcisms at this location. Is the house haunted? Is it the location of evil? Or possibly something else? Well, who knows? The important thing here is, if there is a particular evil at a location, does that evil attach itself or rub off to items that were at that location or pieces of the building itself? So this is a piece of wood from the floor of the house where supposedly paranormal activity has taken place. And the big question is, did any of that paranormality, is that a word, or evilness attach itself to this relic? People in the industry call them relics. Most people call them souvenirs. Regardless of what you call it, what we have here is a certified piece of wood from the location that is supposedly haunted or possessed or has a certain amount of evilness to it. Now, as a skeptic, I'm going to say, well, look, there probably is nothing to it. There's a lot of these famous old murders that happened 100 or so years ago that have just grown bigger and bigger through the American psyche over time, and really very few of these murders or incidences compare to some of the really bad stuff that happens in modern times. This just had 100 years worth of legends to help it expand, if that's the right word for it. So whether it's not it's real, whether it's not it's haunted, possessed, certain amount of evilness to it. I mean, there's a certain amount of evilness to the whole world, right? But if you believe in that sort of thing, it is not a far step to say there was something evil at that house, even though the house might have been torn down or taken apart or fully remodeled with things removed, that the evilness could attach itself to that item or that piece of the house. Because we have seen that with ghosts and hauntings before, where somebody had a problem with a suspected, finger quotes, ghost. They had noises and sounds and smells or issues because they brought something new into their house. They removed that new thing from their house and it all went away. So whether it's real or just psychological or simply made up, the possibility of something attaching itself to an actual solid object, well, hey, could happen. So leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.